was traveling, cruising, going about my own confusion, lost in a crooked park of amusement in search of my two brothers. One's older, one's younger, stolen while drunk in a storm of dark thunder. The hunger pains and paranoia stains and points in the direction of unemployed past. Chased by ones who kidnapped regardless of age. Empty bodies with no face, they wear top hats with hooded cloaks that hide old raps and match cuff links to keep up ragged torn sleeves. It seems they levitate motionless. It's hard to explain how they move amongst the hills of weeds, stealth unseen with minus weight and speed. With broken bottles, queens raped, murdered on the mountain where the gallows stand, old and splintered. Ancient mixtures of words recited at the same time can cause a beam of violet light that shine through broken windows of phones who left their blinds open. Until October nights, perverted minds peek through keyholes. What doesn't seem behold but lost souls in the grasp of half-naked females relaxed and sat on couches laughing, yellow fangs exposed. If only the sun survived, he'd have a violent graphic story to be told.
From above the clouds hover, one by one the sun's solar rays become covered as days of thunder turn into nights of lightning, igniting the electrically charged circuitry of insight while enlightening the brightly blinding shining luminance of fluorescent lights from mentally energized electricity, excessively striking twice with authenticity. These electric bolts of a high voltage sense a jolting convulsion through the skull's vicinity, captivating the creative's capacity, compatibly capturing the capability of conjuring, controlling, as well as commanding the continuously expanding talent of harming harmonies by harnessing the arming of an army of hurricanes harmlessly, honorably with honesty, but with no informing of a warning. As some of the swarming of the hundreds horrendously humongous storming typhoony monsoons on a pontoon, me and my platoon patrol through the blue lagoon, armed with melodically sharp and hypnotic harmonic harpoons that are soon to symbolically harm the karma of neurotic robotic livestock frolicking in the pharma cartoons that are animated by an illustrator, reanimating the fates of characters from our moon.
Improbable shifting molecules, changing dangerous solubles into weapons biological. Stepping into the shoes of God, I was born in a pod, behind a facade of a human appearance. My experience was a mirage in the desert, evaporating into a sunset of dark shades in a human landscape. Shifting tectonic plates, destroying your electronic escape. Falling backwards into deep space, watching mental breakdowns with greedy eyes. Giving high fives to the highlight of my high life, watching twilights with BC. First high up in the universe, so discreetly, feeling magnificent. More significant than the ignorant, consumed up by the feeble-minded. You know the blinded, your own actions divided. I found solace in the recited accounts, drowned in a pool of doubt and uneasiness. It's that queasiness that I was so unpleased with, and being happy and at peace was the only long-term goal. So me breaking away from you was such a strong turn, ho. You can't wallow in the anguish that shit seeps into the bloodstream, intoxicated with hate fabricates to people constructing, corrupting the outlook. Frozen attitudes now took precedent, and upon digesting a healthy portion of facts and opinions, I feel the shell of reality has been stretched to the limit. So I inhabit a parallel universe, which is reminiscent of the way God first envisioned the earth. Submerged in a verse of words, I flirt with peace but got dissed and went on a blind date with hate. The bitch was sweet.